Hey, so amazing. You see how they playing? Live wire, it's all about sports and entertainment. You don't wanna miss it, so official like you never seen. Keep it going till the whistle blowing from the referee. Everything from highlights and stats, you know that we gotta run it back. Whether on the field or the court, you know that this is where it's at. Subscribe, no delaying. This is Live Wire, sports and entertainment. Let's go.
Hey, what's good, everyone? Welcome to another Live Wire Sports Media Indiana Fever update. All right, it seems like Caitlin Clark has been going viral for the last few days. And she's not on the golf course. She's definitely taking in a preseason Indiana Pacers game with her fellow backcourt splash sister, Kelsey Mitchell. But she's also been on, like I said, been on the golf course with her other teammate, Lexie Hall. It seems like these two have been hanging out for the last couple of days or so, going to Starbucks, getting these twigs, mugs, and everything like that. Now, I'm a little nasally right now, kind of like my allergies starting to kick in a little bit, so I'm going to do the best I can with this video. But I'm not going to even waste no time, but here's everything right here in front of you. So we're going to dive into a little bit more of what Caitlin Clark has been doing on the golf course. Now, we already know that she will be playing in a golf tournament this November coming up and everything like that. So it's going to be exciting to see her play a different sport besides basketball. Now, if anybody knows Caitlin Clark's background, it shows that she has participated in soccer. She's a very good soccer player and everything like that. So that's something exciting to see from this point. But taking up golf, something that she has said that she wants to be able to do in the off season while she's not playing basketball. She's not playing in her rival. Thank God she's not playing overseas. And the only sport she's going to be playing is golf. So now I said this to say that I believe Caitlin Clark will become, I won't say will become, but I think she's becoming a two-way sports player that we've never seen in women's basketball or in women's sports, period, as far as I know. And we have seen it multiple times in men's sports with Bo Jackson, Deion Sanders, play baseball, cross over to football. So why not Caitlin Clark? Why she can't do that? Now, some people say, hey, you risk injury and stuff like that. But golf, you can injure yourself. But the thing about it is, with today's medicine, with today's training, she seems like she keeps herself very, very fit and everything like that. Now, she takes a lot of bumps and bruises in the WNBA, but we're not going to dive into that. But I do believe Caitlin Clark could become the first female athlete to play two sports. Now, golf seemingly ends their season kind of like the end of the year, picks up again around the springtime, which the WNBA season kicks off around May. Training camp, I think, is like late April, something like that. So she could still play a few tournaments into the beginning of next year, around January, February, something like that. Depends on how many tournaments she wants to play. So, and I'm sure she doesn't want to put too much on her body if she was to do that, knowing that she has to have a long season in the WNBA, which they will go for 40 to 44 games. So that's a little bit longer. And plus, if a team makes the playoffs, that's an extra 2 to 3 more rounds, probably 50, 55 to 60 games. Who knows? So with being said, I'm going to show you a clip of her first on the golf course with her teammate, Lexie Hall, taking in the putt. Now, believe it or not, Caitlin Clark almost hit a hole-in-one. So now that, I think that would have went more viral than this video right here. But just to see her almost hit this shot, it just goes to show you what kind of athlete Caitlin Clark really is. So here you go.
god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Right from the inches away! No! Caitlin! Wow, I have to go after that. Are we being serious?
Wow. Are we sure it didn't go in?
No, I can see it.
Are we sure?
I
like it.
Yes!
Alright, you're in the back. Great shot. Woo. I'm nervous. Let me just stick to my divot. Beautiful. Oh, let me not biff this. Is this it? Is this like a, we're good? We're gonna call this a birdie?
I don't think so. Oh!
Yes!
That's huge. Great birdie.
Woo!
Great birdie, great birdie, great birdie.
Now the pressure's on for you.
Go, 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 go.
Oh.
No, 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 no.
Now, had you seen her and Lexie was having fun? Now, like I said, Caitlin almost hit a hole in one, but she did birdie on that same hole. Lexie, she finished with par. She almost had a birdie. She should have made that chip shot. So, Lexie, you got to do better than that. But it's great to see that the Indiana field players are out enjoying life and just really taking in, not have to worry about basketball, get to live a little bit, you know. Like I said, Lexie Hall has become Caitlin Clark's K. Martin or Gabby, you know, from Iowa days. They hanging out together a lot. They've been doing a lot together, swimming together, going on vacations together, going to different places together, going to concerts together. So her and Lexie has done a lot, you know, throughout the year. And you could tell how close they have become. Now, somebody, shout out to Adrian Ross. She told me not to say miss. I was on her show yesterday and we touched on a lot of things. And the subject came up about Lexie Hall might be picked by the Golden State Valkyries. I don't think so. And as we discussed, I don't believe she will. And I think they will call her because if you see how close her and Caitlin Clark is, I don't think that Caitlin is going to want to allow her to leave or get picked by another team. I don't think that would bode well with the organization. So I believe they will say, hey, you know what? Her and Caitlin has developed a bond. Let's keep them together. Now, for Elizabeth Smith and the rest of them, like I said, I think it would be Clark, Mitchell, Boston, Timmy, and Lexie. I think that's the 5 right there. Now, moving on to another Caitlin Clark news is her and her backcourt splash sister teammate, Kelsey Mitchell, has been seen at the Indiana Pacers preseason game. Now, this one caught my eye because we always see Kelsey Mitchell by herself, but this time we caught Kelsey Mitchell with a significant other, along with Caitlin Clark and her boyfriend, Connor. So I'm going to allow y'all to take a look at this, and then I'll dive right back in. As you see that the guy besides Kelsey Mitchell, and then you see Connor on the other side, but you can see how her and Caitlin still spend time together. And that's going to show you to all these people out here that continue to think that, oh, well, Kelsey Mitchell is not going to be with the Indiana field, or she's going here, she's going there. And that kills that narrative what Cheryl Swoops was talking about, saying that, oh, there was drama in the locker room, players didn't want to play for Indiana. It's like she want to tear away everybody away from Caitlin Clark just to appease the liking to see Caitlin Clark do bad. But this team is stronger and built better than ever and everything like that. And I'm glad to see them spending time together. You know, you had throughout the season, you had Kelsey, Caitlin, Lexie, Caitlin, Aaliyah Boston, and Katie Lou Samuelson. They all was working out when they was off on the 30 break. They was going places. They was spending time together. They was taking in different events and stuff like that. That is team unity, team bonding. And you're not going to get that too much with a lot of these other teams that's in the WNBA right now. And now this other clip goes to show where a lady that was sitting behind them was talking to them and stuff like that. And you quickly see security went over there. But it's all in fun and gesture. But it just goes to show you what Caitlin and Kelsey mean to each other. You know, even though Kelsey is going to play in China, but she still had find time to spend time with her backcourt running mate at Indiana Pacers preseason game.
Back in the playoffs this year, Kelsey Mitchell on the left, of course, Caitlin Clark on the right, the 2024 WNBA Rookie of the Year. And boy, what a summer it was, Quinn, with the Fever here at Gainbridge Fieldhouse.
This is one of the great stories, not only in women's basketball. This is one of the great stories globally in basketball. And what Caitlin Clark was able to do and bring in terms of viewership, engagement, but to get the Fever back in the playoffs was, I thought, extraordinary.
Now, if you notice towards the end of this clip, you see Kelsey had her arm around her guy, and nobody knew that Kelsey was dating anybody. And to me, I think she's a remarkable, a beautiful woman, very stylish, and it's good to see her and Caitlin bonding like that and out as two people with a significant other. So that's very important. And that just goes to show you that Kelsey still is an Indiana Fever. So all this notion about her not being an Indiana Fever, even though she's going to go play in China for a little bit, and I'm sure she wants to make money and she wants to get her skills up because she knows coming back, you know, she's going to get signed. So until they do all of this stuff, it's going to be fine. But nevertheless, I love to see this. I love to see the unity, the bonding of Caitlin and her teammates, because at the beginning of the year, it was so much a struggle for her, Caitlin, to fit in with her teammates. But then when they finally start clicking, you see how much they love and appreciate Caitlin Clark for who she is. And she's so authentic. She stays true to herself, no matter what the odds stack against her. And that goes to show you how a true person, you know, who has the right upbringing, knows how to go out and do the right things out in the public eye. And like I said, to me, Caitlin Clark is going to be the biggest star. She is the biggest star ever in women's sports, Not to take away from the greats behind ahead of her, not to take away from the young ones that's coming up, like the Jujus and the Beckers. They great in their own right, but they ain't nobody. There is nobody on the level of Caitlin Clark. And like I said, she's already getting love from Africa. She's already getting love from India. Can you imagine China? You know, all these other countries. And once she steps over to play or just to go to visit these other countries, she's already loved. She's a global superstar. I did a video and I wrote an article about this. She's a global superstar. There is nothing that Caitlin Clark can't do that touch millions, and I said millions of fans. And as I close out to this end of this video, it just goes to show that Caitlin Clark is going to be the first athlete ever, women athlete to ever play two sports. I can see her doing that. And it's going to put her a star even greater than it is. It's going to shoot it out into the stratosphere that there would never ever be a female athlete as her. She's going to be not just a great basketball player, but she's going to be a great athlete, because that when you that great and you can play 2 sports, you're a superstar athlete. You're not just a one-dimensional player. Like I said, her background is from soccer, which she was great. Basketball, playing at an early age, AAU, all the way up to U19 and the Olympics and stuff. And now she's her newfound passion in golf. So, like I said, the world wasn't ready for Caitlin Clark, just like the world wasn't ready for Michael Jordan. The world wasn't ready for Kobe Bryant. The world wasn't ready for Hank Aaron. The world wasn't ready for Babe Ruth. A world wasn't ready for Muhammad Ali. Great athletes do great athlete things, and that's what Caitlin Clark is. So continue to like, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification bell anytime I drop a hardcore video. Until the next episode, I'll holler.
Hey, so amazing. You see how they playing? Live wire, it's all about sports and entertainment. You don't want to miss it, so official like you never seen. Keep it going till the whistle blowing from the referee. Everything from highlights and stats. You know that we gotta run it back, whether on the field or the court. You know that this is where it's at. Subscribe, no delaying. This is Live Wire, sports and entertainment. Let's go.